The military trains to be prepared for anything, and that includes attacks on installations like Fort Hood.
News 10's Adam Schindler shows us how officials are training for an attack on a massive scale.
Imagine you're setting up for an upcoming sports event and what you think is a drone taking pictures in the sky turns out to be a bomb. That is the scenario behind Fort Hood's annual full-scale training event this year, and it all starts at Phantom Warrior Stadium on post.
In this year's scenario, we had an incident at the stadium here on the installation, which caused several casualties, and we get soldiers from various units to play the role players, mock injuries.
All of their instructions and play your role.
When first responders arrive, they secure the scene and immediately begin to triage the wounded before transporting them to various hospitals in the area who agreed to participate in the training.
They're being evaluated as well at the hospitals, not only here by our EMS and our police and fire, but the hospitals are also being evaluated to ensure that they're conducting the right business to take care of personnel as they come into the hospital.
What? Sorry, I can't hear.
A mock explosion that caused a mass casualty event is just the beginning.
While EMS is out there working the scene, they are coordinating every aspect of this kind of scenario from right here in the Emergency Operations Center.
Currently, we are receiving calls and concerns of the incident and witnessing the drones.
So we have a whole bunch of partners that come in. They can provide their expertise in handling the situation, monitoring the situation, reporting the situation, providing updates to the garrison commander and the senior commander for action.
Everyone from Army officials and first responders to Killeen ISD and public affairs are all in one room coordinating their response to the mock scenario with their teams outside.
When these types of situations, communication is key. You're always going to get multiple reports. Initial reports aren't always going to be 100% accurate. So verifying and vetting information before it gets passed on to the next level. Make sure that you're updating that information as soon as you get it.
One of the most important parts of responding to an emergency situation like this is getting accurate information out to the public as quickly as possible. And they do that from right here in the Media Operations Center.
Sometimes the information doesn't come as timely as you're looking for. It's because we're looking for those facts. We're looking for the accuracy within the story that's out there so we can put out the most accurate information in the information environment.
Pushing that information out on as many platforms as possible while they work with media outlets covering the breaking news event, all while combating false or misleading information being put out by the public.
We want to put the truth out there, so we ask the media to correct the information if there's false information out there, misinformation out there. And it's a partnership that we have with the media that helps spread the truth to our public.
This was a training exercise aimed at making sure lives can be saved, and everyone affected has the information they need to safely respond to a scenario like this. On Fort Hood, Adam Schindler, KWTX News 10.